An article published by Daily Monitor on the 24th of February 2026 says the government of Uganda has launched urgent diplomatic efforts to save a Ugandan domestic worker sentenced to death in Syria after being convicted of murdering her employer. The State Minister for Foreign Affairs, Mr. Henry Okello, confirmed yesterday that Uganda is actively engaging Syrian authorities to seek clemency for Vicky Ajok, a housemate currently on death row in Damascus. We have written to them several times. I hope that by the end of this week, one of us will be able to go there. But also, I am trying to get in touch with the Syrian Minister of Foreign Affairs to see how we can have the thing cancelled. Mr. Oriem told the Daily Monitor last evening. Ajok faces execution following her confession to killing a 87-year-old employer, Huda Shari, at her residence in Damascus. According to reports, the incident occurred on January 29th. Ajok allegedly used a blunt object to attack Sharawi before fleeing the scene. She was later apprehended by Syrian authorities. Under Syrian law, murder is categorized as a grave offense. Premeditated murder and killings arising from violent crimes often attract the death penalty. Syria remains a retentionist state, meaning it maintains and enforces capital punishment for various crimes, including murder and arson resulting in death. A video that has circulated widely on social media allegedly shows Ajok explaining the circumstances that led to the fatal confrontation. In the recording, she repeatedly cites prolonged abuse, physical assault, food deprivation, threats of poisoning, and unpaid wages as factors that pushed her to the breaking point. The case has sparked debate in Uganda about the safety of migrant workers in high-risk destinations. Earlier this month, the State Minister for Labor, Employment and Industrial Relations, Mrs. Lavinia Anyakun, warned Ugandans against seeking employment in Syria. Speaking to the media in Kampala, she emphasized that Uganda has no bilateral labor agreement with Syria and no licensed recruitment agencies authorized to deploy workers there. Mr. Nyakon stressed that Syria remains an active war zone, making labor migration both illegal and highly dangerous. She cautioned that Ugandans who travel there for work do so outside established government frameworks, leaving them vulnerable and with limited official protection. The government now faces the delicate task for navigating diplomatic channels in a country with strict legal codes and ongoing conflict. Officials have not disclosed specific details of the negotiation but expressed hope that engagement at ministerial level could open the door for sentence mitigation or cancellation. Ajok's situation underscores the broader risk faced by Ugandan migrant workers, particularly those who travel through informal networks to conflict-affected countries. Advocacy groups have repeatedly called for stronger enforcement against illegal recruitment and expanded labor agreements to safeguard citizens working abroad. As diplomatic efforts intensify, attention remains fixed on whether Uganda's appeals will persuade Syrian authorities to reconsider the death sentence. A similar incident of Nek Alfred still leaves Acholi and the entire Uganda in green zone. For now, Ajok's fate rests on high-level negotiations between Kampala and Damascus as the clock ticks toward a possible execution, which sources had already said she was already murdered. Thank you.